Good morning, children. I hope you all are fine. How are you feeling this new experience of video lessons? Are you enjoying, children? Please give feedback. Okay, children. Today we will do Geography Lesson 3, Motions of the Earth. Now in last chapter you learned that Earth is not fixed. It is not static. It is moving. Right? You have learned that from globe we can very well clearly understand that Earth is rotating on its axis. One movement rotation. It is rotating on its axis. It's a daily basis it's rotating. Then another movement is that it moves around the sun. That is called revolution. It moves around the sun in a fixed path which is called orbit. That is called revolution. Okay. So axis of the earth you have already learned, it is imaginary, it is not real. It is there in the globe for us to understand. It forms 66.5 degree angle of 66.5 degree. It is the orbital plane. Here you see this diagram. It is forms the angle of 66.5 degree. It is called the orbital plane. It is called the orbital plane. Now, plane formed by the orbit is known as the orbital plane. Okay, children. Now, Earth receives light from the sun. Okay. Because of that, we are having day and night. Okay. Any spherical object, you cannot see the whole thing at one chance. Okay. You can see only the half of the earth at one glance. For the second half, next half, you have to turn it. Do you understand? So the portion which faces the sun experiences day, while the other half is in the darkness, which is away from the sun, is in the darkness. That means they have night. This, the circle that divides the earth from day and night, is called circle of illumination. It is called circle of illumination. See the diagram. This is circle of illumination. This part of the earth is facing the sun, right? So this part is having daytime. And the other half is in the darkness because it is away from the sun. The spherical object, any spherical object, at a one glance you can see only the half. Other half you have to turn it. So this line, it is dividing the earth into day and night. This is called circle of illumination. Illumination means to light, to lit up. Okay? This is called circle of illumination. So earth takes about 24 hours to complete one rotation around its axis. On its axis, earth takes how many hours? 24 hours. And this period is known as Earth Day. This rotation period is known as Earth Day. Okay? And this actually is a daily motion of the earth, and this actually creates day and night. Okay? The portion which is facing the sun is having daytime. The portion which is away from the sun is having. Now imagine what will happen if the earth does not rotate. If it does not rotate, what will happen? Continuously one portion will face the sun and the other portion will be continuously away from the sun and will be in the dark. So the portion which is facing the sun will have continuous day. It will receive heat and it will have day. And other half which is away from the sun, it's in the darkness, will have freezing cold all the time, and night rather you can call. So life in such type of extreme climate is not possible. That means there would be no life on the earth if the earth does not rotate. Now you understand the importance of earth's rotation. Because of that, we are facing the sun. Sometimes we are facing the sun, sometimes we are not. In this way we are having day and night. Now another movement of this earth is revolution. That means it is rotating at the same time it is revolving around the sun. This is the second motion of the earth, that is revolution, and it moves on its fixed path, that is called orbit. Okay, now it takes 365 days and 1/4 days means 6 hours. That means 365 days and 6 hours, 1/4 day, to revolve round the sun. Okay, so we consider a year for our convenience that it is of 365 days only, and we ignore the 6 hours for the sake of convenience. That 1/4 day means 6 hours, that means 24 hours divided by 4 means 6, that way 6 hours. So what happens, this 6 hours saved every year. Like this, after 4th year it becomes 24 hours. 6 4s are 24. So after 4 years, this 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 means it becomes 24 hours. Okay, or during these 4 years. So this surplus day, that is extra day, is added in the month of February. Okay, and that is the reason every 4th year February has 29 days instead of 28 days. And this year with 1 day extra, that is 366 days, is called a leap year. It is called a leap year. Now see the figure 3.3, this one. From this you will see that the earth is going around the sun in an elliptical manner, elliptical orbit. See the orbit, it is not round, it is oval, elliptical. This shape is. A year is usually divided into summer, winter, spring and autumn season. The season change due to the change in the position of the earth around the sun. How it happens, we are going to see in this diagram. Observe this diagram, children. You will see that earth is revolving round the sun in an elliptical orbit. Okay. Now see the position of the earth on 21st June. Okay. The northern hemisphere is tilted towards the sun. As a result, Tropic of Cancer receives direct sun rays, which makes this area very hot. And Arctic Circle and North Pole, they receive slanting rays, so places are getting less heat. Right, children? Now see the northern hemisphere, larger areas of northern hemisphere receives light, so they experience summer season. And as the North Pole is tilted towards the sun, the Arctic Circle and North Pole receive light throughout the day, even during the midnight. So they receive light for continuous 6 months, even during the midnight. So these places near the poles are called land of midnight sun. Now the just opposite happens in the southern hemisphere. See, the southern hemisphere is away from the sun. So here it is winter season. Here it is winter season. So you'll find the reverse happens in the northern and southern hemisphere. So this position of the earth is known as summer solstice. Now you observe this position of the earth on 22nd December. You will see that south pole is tilted towards the sun. So the tropic of direct sun rays fall on the tropic of Capricorn. Direct sun rays. Why? Because south pole is tilted towards the sun. Okay. So sun rays fall directly on the tropic of Capricorn. So at this time, larger area of southern hemisphere receive light of the sun, so it is summer season here. So it is summer season here. And that is why Australia celebrates Christmas during summer season. You know, Australia is located in southern hemisphere and Christmas is celebrated on 25th December. So It is summer season in southern hemisphere. That's why Australia celebrates Christmas on during the summer season. And just opposite happens in the northern hemisphere. It is winter season. This position of the earth is called winter solstice. Now come to this position of the earth, that is on 23rd September and 21st March. On these days, equator receives direct sun rays. And if you observe, you will find neither of the poles is tilted towards the sun. Okay? That is why whole earth experiences equal day and equal night. Equal day and equal night, and this is called equinox. This is called equinox. Okay? Now on 23rd September, North Pole has autumn, South Pole has spring. And on 21st March, North Pole has spring and South Pole has autumn. I hope children it is clear to you. You see how the movement of the earth around the sun and its different position, how it changes the season. I hope this diagram is clear to you children. It's quite interesting, right? So you have learnt about the two movements of the earth, rotation which makes day and night, and revolution which brings changes in the season. These two movements of the earth are very, very important. If you find any difficulty, go through the diagram again, go through the video again. Even if it is not clear, you can talk to me. Thank you.